The day has finally arrived. The June Monster Box, Horror Box from Zompire is here. It's in my hands. I'm so excited. And this is probably going to be a longer video than normal because I have a lot to say about this box. Because I had an amazing time working with Zompire, working with Vlad, working with Jesse and Angela to get some of the items for this box. So, let's check it out. Now, Vlad said that he sent me something special in here. As like a thank you, so I don't know what to expect with that. He said not to be nervous. I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. Look at that. You are the worst, but I still love you. Coming all the way from Shelton, Washington. Here we go. The signature Vlad the Rad thank you card. We got our cheat sheet, which I probably won't need. Where do I want to start with this? I want to start with... Let's start with our Captain Spaulding piece. Now, the murder ride. Everyone needs a ticket to get on the murder ride with Captain Spaulding. And now, you have your ticket for the Monsters and Mad Men roadside attraction, fried chicken and gasoline, Captain Spaulding's Museum. I think this is pretty sick. I'm going to hang it up here with my, I call it my House of Rejects corner. So this is going to go right up there. Now, whenever I'm on the road, I'll have my ticket and I'll pick up some delicious fried chicken. We dive a little bit deeper here. Okay. El Superbeasto was another theme in this box. El Superbeasto versus Zompire, made by Jesse Zombie81 Shackelford. This is an awesome print. The colors in there are perfect. He did a great job with this. Love it. I didn't talk about the themes in here. El Superbeasto, Captain Spaulding's Museum, CHUD, Maximum Overdrive, and Victor Crowley. There's going to be a dual autograph. There's going to be a movie relic. There's going to be our print that we just saw. We got our ticket. Let's keep going. Now, I came across this company, Vile Consumption, a year or two ago at an event in Cleveland, Ohio, and I love their stuff. So when we were putting together this box, I was like, yo, Vlad, let me reach out to this guy and see if he has anything that he would want to put in the box. So him and I, over at Vile Consumption, we spoke for a little bit, and we talked about what he could do. I shared these with Vlad and the team, and these are sick. Look at that. A little focus here. There's our CHUD pen. They're not staying down there anymore. The top, it says, a recent article in a New York newspaper reported that there were larger colonies of people living under the city. The paper was incorrect. What is living under the city is not human. CHUD is under the city. So awesome pen. Look up Vile Consumption. Great company. Awesome products. Love it. Let's move on to our, I'm so excited about this, our Maximum Overdrive piece. This is another one that I reached out to an individual who is, he's actually from Ohio, which I didn't realize at the time, but his name is Tim Shockey, and he owns the original, one of the original Goblin heads from the Maximum Overdrive movie. Now he owns it, he fixed it up, he used to display it in his video store that he owned, then he had it in his backyard for a while, it took a beating, he decided to fix it up, and now he tours across the country with it. So we have on the back here, I'm not going to read all that to you, but if you pause it, you can read all that. Tim signed these cards for us, sent us this little postcard to include with it. He tours the U.S. with the Green Goblin head. You can see him. I saw him at the county fair a couple years back. He does horror conventions. He does all kinds of cool stuff. So check him out. Now, he didn't just send the card. It's not just the card. He sent us these vials of fiberglass dust shavings. It's authentic goblin dust. The Goblin Project, 2013. This bottle contains dust from where we sanded the fiberglass body filler of the Green Goblin head during restoration. Restoration took place 2011 to 2013. So this dust is from the original blown up Maximum Overdrive Goblin Head. If you haven't seen that movie, Stephen King's directorial debut based on his short story Trucks, it's a great movie. I don't care what anybody says. Honey, this machine just called me an asshole. Come on. I love that movie. Emilio Estevez. And now we have a piece of history right here in this vial. Stoked. That is awesome. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I got a dual signed piece that is not in everybody's box. This is limited. I'm gonna say limited 1-to-1. This might be the only time you'll ever see this. Pow. To Grape Ape, that's me. You Rock Our World, signed by Vlad the Rad and signed by Angela Sea Monster. Thank you guys so much. This is amazing. This is going on my wall, 100%. Nothing to argue. It's going on my wall. So that's it. Now I said that this would be a longer video, and I did all right. It's only 6 minutes, but I also didn't show you the other dual autograph. Why isn't that in my box? Because not long ago we were talking about getting this dual autograph, and we were trying to figure out logistics of it. How are we going to make this happen? We had their team ready to go. We had the people who were going to sign. They were down. They wanted to do it. So we were trying to figure out how to get the pictures to them, how to get them back. And I was like, hey, they're both going to be about 6 hours away from me this coming weekend. What if I just go out there and get them? So I did. Drove out to Allentown, Pennsylvania, where there was a horror convention going on in a parking lot at a hotel parking lot. So it was outdoors because of COVID. And at the end of their day, I had the opportunity to meet with them for a private signing, specifically for Zompire. So, my piece I already have on hand, because I didn't think sending it to Washington and having it come back was the best idea. Pow. To Josh, I would have had your babies, from Dave Sheridan, who played Dylan. To Josh, I get migraines when I do stuff, from Felissa Rose. That is our dual signed autograph. Dave Sheridan, you know him as Officer Doofy. He was Dylan in Victor Crowley. Felissa Rose, I believe the character's name was Angela, in Victor Crowley. And let me tell you, this was one of the coolest experiences I have ever had. Going out there to meet them in person, to have the opportunity to get some time with them for the signing. It was 100% private signing. And it was amazing. They were so nice. They really... Kathleen was the character name, I'm sorry. They really made me feel like I wasn't bothering them, like it was something they were excited about doing. They really loved the concept of Zompire. We have a video of them doing the sign that we're going to drop soon. And it was one of the coolest experiences ever. So I got that picture, and then they also signed this guy for me too. So I have It's Dylan Time and Stay Out of the Swamp from Felissa. And it was an amazing opportunity. So, Horror Sideshow Market was the event that we had our private signing at. We got Dave Sheridan, Felissa Rose. Let's take a look at our cheat sheet here. El Superbeasto versus Zompire. Who you betting on? This limited edition mashup comes from none other than the rotted brain of Zombie 81. Now let's get it on. CHUD. They're not staying down there anymore, and neither will you be while rocking these cool pins from the Vile Consumption. One of many additions to the box I will be forced to mention that Grape Ape contributed. That's me. Captain Spauldings Museum of Monsters and Madmen. Did you lose your ticket on your last road trip through old Rugsville? Did you get a pic of the captain and wish you still had the ticket? Well, now you do. These ultra-realistic replicas look amazing and will display nicely. Maximum Overdrive. These are really something special. They came directly from Tim Shockey with the help of the always humble Grape Ape. Me. We couldn't be happier to add something for you guys that is truly a Grail relic. Now, If you have Maximum Overdrive on Blu-ray, there is like a short documentary on there about Tim and his Goblin project. So make sure you check that out. Victor Crowley, Felissa Rose, and Dave Sheridan have the honor of meeting Grape Ape to obtain the first ever dual autograph signed for Zompire. A quarter of these images in the box are on limited art prints, which are these. Also numbered and signed by the artist. The others are on a Victor Crowley, like DVD cover kind of look, an 8x10. But again, man, I cannot express how much fun it was working with Zompire on this box. So we got this. We got CHUD. We got our Goblin Dust. El Superbeasto. And last but not least, our Vlad the Rad and Angela 8x10. Thank you so much for sticking with me for 11 minutes of me talking. Thank you so much to Zompire for letting me contribute to this box with you guys. Looking forward to the next one. Looking forward to these opportunities. And you know, one thing I do want to add. One thing I will add. This box was $60 because of the dual autograph. I know Felissa Rose is doing a signing coming up at a convention who charges $40 for her signature at that signing. I'm not going to say it's $40 every time, but I'll say it's usually $30 to $40. There was a video where Dave Sheridan, it was an interesting video, but his autograph, I believe, for the purposes of what the person was trying to get signed, I think it was $60. So even if his was $30 and hers was $30 at that event, that's $60. That's the cost of this box. So keep that in mind. Pow.